Hey, do you like action RPGs? Are you a big fan of Monster Hunter? Is Monster Hunter Rise getting too boring at the moment? Well, guess what? There's a new free-to-play MMO action online RPG called Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis that you can play right now for free. Play this game. Play this game for free. Play the goddamn game, okay? It's for free. Also, if you're wondering, New Genesis is a sequel to Phantasy Star Online 2 while coexisting with classic PSO2. You can do things in New Genesis like watch the opening to NGS while in town in New Genesis. That's meta, isn't it? Pretty meta. You can also stand outside town and just swing your sword with other players. Like, you can do that. You can do that for free. No charge at all. You can even fight big ass mechanic enemies. Mechanical? Mechanic. He's not a mechanic, okay? He's not a mechanic, but you can fight these big ass enemies called dolls. And a lot of them have really cool designs. The combat is nice. I mean, look at this. Look at how good this looks. We're fighting this thing with 8 other people, okay? And for the last time, it's free. You can make the waifu of your dreams in this game. There are so many options available to you. Look at how pretty she is. It's gonna take you about 2 hours to make the perfect waifu, but that shit is worth it. It's worth it. You want to squat in town while other players just like exist beside you? Like, you can do that in PSO2 New Genesis. Like, that's a thing. You can do parkour around the city. And even though this city technically isn't as big as a city, you know, it's a JRPG city. It looks nice. It's sci-fi. There's so much to do in it. You can go anywhere in this city. Parkour it up. Like, you like parkour? You like snappy controls? Play this game. Play it. You want to experience PSO2 Classic? Just go to this Ryuker device. Go to block transfer. Transfer to a PSO2 block. And voila. You are now back in time. Precisely 8 years back in time. Not really, like not in the game. Like, you're not like 8 years like in lore, but like, you know, 8 years worth of content like in this game. But yeah, classic PSO2 is still here. You can come here anytime. If you are an existing player, then you have all your stuff and the games coexist together. What are you waiting for? This game is great and I think you should play it. Now, if you are an existing Monster Hunter fan and you watch my channel, you really need to play this game because I think it's right up your alley. Because it's right up my alley. If this is like the kind of game you've been looking for, especially if you don't mind or if you really like the sci-fi aesthetic, it has a very 90s sci-fi anime aesthetic actually, which is kind of almost timeless and it works really well for the series. Also, in terms of Monster Hunter comparisons, this is a lot more of an open field game where each individual field is now pretty much a little open world, you know? So the game isn't entirely open world from what I understand. As new biomes open up, it'll just be a whole new open field, I would guess. But yeah, the game's great. The combat's great. The combat is snappy. Very snappy. There's so many classes to choose from, and I really think you should try this game. Like, honest to God. And hey, you know what? The game is, well, yeah, free. Now, there is a premium subscription, but it's definitely not required, and it's not pay to win. It's more like pay for a bit of convenience. Most of the money this game is making is actually coming from the scratch tickets, which are used to basically get most of the fashion in the game, which there's a whole shit ton of. And if you love fashion, then you're going to love this game. You're gonna love it. You're just gonna love it. Also, the global servers are available on Xbox platforms and PC. Also, PC that includes Steam, and that also now includes Epic Game Store. So hey, if you're interested, I'll be making a lot more content for this game going forward, along with Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is still the main point of my channel, but this will also be my side game. So if you're interested, consider subscribing to the channel, leaving a like, and tell me what you think about PSO2 New Genesis.